Secret number 3. Date your food. Conscious eating to eat what is actually necessary. I love calling this as date your food because, as we all know, in order to have a successful date, we should be completely present in that. We should be completely involving ourselves in that. Otherwise, it won't be a good date or a successful date. Same thing happens between us and our food a lot of times. Normally, we are not completely present while eating our food. Since we are eating food from very beginning of our life, it has become kind of a habit, an involuntary activity because we have practiced this from years. So we don't pay much attention to what we are eating. But this involuntary activity has kept us away from enjoying the real flavor of food, the real taste of ingredients. We rarely enjoy the foods we eat. We rarely experience its taste. If you haven't observed it before, try observing it next time when you are going to eat food. And as epicures, we have completely forgotten the concept of enjoying food. We just stuff food into our body. This is mostly because of our childhood beliefs and anticipation of flavorful foods. I was born in vegetarian family, so I had no privilege to eat non-veg at home. Somehow I found ways to eat non-veg whenever I went outside or whenever I went to my friends' houses. There was always a scarcity of non-veg for me, and I had to completely forget about non-veg when I was in home. So I started to eat with the feeling that I have to eat until I am fully satisfied, and I started eating like that. And over the years, this belief of scarcity became a habit for me. Whenever I got access to eat non-veg, I just went, grabbed and ate it like it was the last day of my life. Maybe I won't get this food tomorrow, so I have to eat it as much as I can until I am fully satisfied. But this thing made me to eat all the occasional foods in the same way. This belief shifted from non-veg to burgers, pizzas, desserts, and finally to the foods I love the most. Many epicures face the same kind of problems. They eat more because of the beliefs which they have created either in their childhood or teenage or maybe thereafter. The thought of scarcity and the false belief of not getting this food tomorrow makes us overeat. We began to eat every tasty food like this. But that's not true. There is always access to tasty foods. There is always chance to enjoy our favorite foods. We can eat the foods we love tomorrow also. Our favorite foods exist until humans exist on this planet. We don't have to worry about scarcity or removal of those foods from this planet. This one shift in thought changes our belief. We love eating foods, we love tasting different foods, we love eating more of our favorite foods, yes. But in order to enjoy our favorite foods, we have to experience them completely. We have to feel every bit of it. And this happens only when we date our food. We should chew every bite of it in order to experience its beautiful taste. We have to spend time concentrating on its flavor. If you are not doing this, we'll neither be enjoying it nor getting satisfied after eating it. We got to eat something with lot of anticipation, but what happens after eating it? We feel full. That's it. We just dumped food into our body. This is not what we should be doing. We should enjoy it. We should get lost in its taste instead of just eating it for a sake. So in order to have a satisfied meal, we should keep all the distractions out. All the distractions which makes your date with your food unsuccessful. A date won't be successful if we keep watching our phone. A date won't be successful if we keep thinking or concentrating on something else. Date your food. Either you are eating alone or with your friends or family. There's a method I follow while eating food. I just put my food on plate and sit in balcony, leaving my phone away. Every time I take a bite, I keep the spoon or fork down and chew my food. Once the chewing is finished, I swallow it. Then I take another bite and repeat the same. I eat in non-dominant hand if I am eating any junk food. Because eating in dominant hand is an involuntary action which is not in our control, as I said. We have been used to it since childhood. So I use non-dominant hand whenever I eat junk food or any flavorful foods. So I'll be conscious about my eating and completely present and enjoying my food. And I have heard some lines from R. Madhavan, the famous actor in India. He says, all great people in the world who have achieved any sort of greatness were very disciplined on one thing, and that was their food. Be it Alexander the Great, to any Mahatmas, to everybody. Food was a very important factor. Not just the food, the way they ate it, how they ate it, and when they ate it.